Hi, I'm Mark Davies from Brigham Young University, and for the next few minutes I'll give an overview of the BYU Wikipedia corpus, which was released in January 2015, and show some of the more useful features of the corpus. The corpus is composed of about 2 billion words, about 4.5 million web pages, and although you can search the entire corpus at one time, the real power of the BYU Wikipedia corpus is the ability to come in and create customized virtual corpora on the fly for pretty much any topic that you're interested in, and then search that corpus that you've just created. This is really useful because a lot of times you want to have a corpus of biology or electrical engineering or finance or whatever. It's difficult to find a corpus like that. But here with the BYU Wikipedia corpus, you can create that corpus on the fly, save it on the server, and then search it whenever you'd like. So let's see a couple of examples of how we do this. So for example, I'll come in here and I want to create a biology corpus, and so the word biology, biological, so on would be in the title of the Wikipedia page. And I'm going to say that I want to have 300 words, or excuse me, 300 pages in my corpus. So when I do that, I come and take a look at the pages that it's found. And this looks like a pretty good list of pages. Cell, morphology, biologist, species, and so on. And so I say, yeah, that's a pretty good list. I'd like to save this as a corpus. And I now have a corpus of 300 pages, about 300,000 words that I can then search. In addition to searching titles, you can also search the text within all of the articles. So I'll come in and I'll say I want to find articles that have the phrase stem cell, and maybe I want to limit this to just, the top 50 pages or so. So when I do that, I get the entries for example, stem cell, and all of the other pages that you see here. And I say, yeah, that looks like a nice stem cell corpus. So I just changed the name of the corpus, and now I have a stem cell corpus composed of about 150,000 words on that one narrow topic. Okay, so once you've created a virtual corpus, what can you do? Well, at the most basic level, but it's still very, very useful, especially for teachers, you can come in and you can create a list of keywords from your corpus. So I'm going to look at the biology corpus that I've created, and I simply click on noun to find out what the most frequent nouns in my 300,000 word biology corpus are. I can also get multi-word expressions. So for example, noun plus noun, and this shows me the most frequent noun plus noun sequences in the corpus. And I can click on any of these to see that word or phrase in context. And just as before, I can click on any of these links to see the original Wikipedia page. I can do more fancy kinds of searching for keywords. So if I click on specific and then click on noun, now I'm going to find words that are much, much more frequent. These aren't just the most frequent nouns in my biology corpus, but these are words that are found much more frequently in my biology corpus than in Wikipedia as a whole. And I could click here on the plus sign by specific to make this list more and more specific to, in this case, biology. So these are words that occur much, much more in my biology corpus than in Wikipedia as a whole. And again, I can click on any of these to see the word in context. All right, once we've created a corpus, in addition to finding keywords, we can also search within that corpus. So what I'm going to do now is I'll look for a word, for example, genetic. I'll indicate that I want to look just within biology, and it says that it occurs 298 times. I can click on that word and see all of the tokens where it's used in my 300,000 word biology corpus. Now if I wanted, I could search the entire corpus. And it says that genetic occurs 40,000 times, and then I could see the tokens from the entire corpus. Any of these searches can be done on the entire Wikipedia corpus, almost 2 billion words. But for the purpose of this presentation, we're showing how we create virtual corpora and then search within that virtual corpus. All right, so we just saw the word genetic used in context, but we can get an even more useful display. This is what's called a quick or keyword in context display. And in this case, it shows me the word used in context where I can see the words that occur before and after. In this case, I'm searching the entire corpus, but again, I can limit it just to biology, to the 300,000 word corpus that I've created, and I see, for example, what words are used with genetic code, genetic engineering, genetic information, genetic material, and so on. The final kind of search that I'm going to show you very quickly has to do with collocates. So collocates are simply nearby words, and they provide us with useful information into the meaning and usage of a given word. So I highlight collocates there and I say find me the words that occur near genetic in my biology corpus. And so we have things like material, resources, factor, analysis, and so on. And again, I can click on any of these, see the collocate used near the word that I'm interested in, and just as before, I can click on any of these links to see the original Wikipedia page. All right, so we've talked about creating keywords from our virtual corpora. We've talked about searching within the virtual corpora as well as searching Wikipedia overall, all 2 billion words. Finally, just very quickly, I'll mention that you can go in and you can edit these corpora. You can delete them, you can temporarily hide them, you can see a list of all of the pages that are in your corpus. Again, you can click on any of these to see the original page. You can say, well, I want to delete these words, or excuse me, these pages from my corpus. You can add pages to your corpus. You can move pages from one corpus to another. So you have a lot of ability to customize the corpora. Finally, you can go in, you can categorize your corpora. So I could put biology in the science category, and then I can compare it to other science corpora that I've created. So anyway, hopefully that provides you a useful overview of the BYU Wikipedia corpus. It's completely free, just as all of the other corpora from corpus.byu.edu, and we hope that this new corpus is useful to you in your teaching and research. Thank you.